Hey besties, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel if you're new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. I'm doing another reading vlog slash bookstore vlog because I'm going to the bookstore right now, so just wanted to make this quick intro. But yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me, see what footage I get because I'm awkward filming in public, so we shall see how that works out. But okay, let's go. This place looks magical. It's the next day. I'm filming this at night. Kind of been hectic since I left the bookstore, so I haven't had time to do this haul. But guys, this is a really good haul. I got 5 books. First, I got A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I've heard so much about this, so much good stuff about this. I'm in my fantasy era, and I could not be more excited to read this. I only got the first book in the series because I feel like scared kind of to buy a whole series just in case I don't necessarily like the first book. But that doesn't even mean that it won't get better along the series, so it makes sense to me. But I only got the first one. I honestly have heard so much about this, yet I don't really know what it's about necessarily. But I find that it's the best way to go into a book knowing nothing. I've heard this one is kind of like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I'm excited. Next up, we have The Cruel Prince. Also a super hyped up book that I don't really know too much about, but it's a fantasy book. We'll make sense of it when I read this book. I'm super excited. Next up, we have Hooked. I've heard so much about this, and it's basically a Captain Hook, Peter Pan retelling, but it's from Captain Hook's perspective. So it's a dark romance, and I'm here for it. I'm really excited to read this. Literally every book that I got is a series. I'm kind of a series hopper right now. It is what it is. And then the next book, we have Dance of Thieves. These books are gorgeous. Okay, but this is actually a duology. This one, I believe, is Enemies to Lovers as well. This one, I'm pretty sure might be my next read. We'll see. I literally find new books that I want to read every day. But I'm gonna stick to a series because this series hopping, it's just a lot going on. And then last but not least, I have The Ballad of Never After. Super excited to read this. I'm not even finished with Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm reading that right now. I have like under 200 pages to go. I've been trying to read that slowly because I was waiting for the second one to come because I'm obsessed. It really kicked off my fantasy era because now I'm obsessed. I don't know too much about these, but I know enough to expect great things, and yeah, I'm super excited. Okay, but the book I'm reading now, Once a Broken Heart, I'm obsessed. Like I said, I have under 200 pages left. It's fairy tale, mystery, romance. What more can you want in a book? Like, Stephanie Garber's writing is very beautiful, like the way that she describes things. I don't know, it's very whimsical, magical. I love it. But we're gonna finish this today and tomorrow. I don't know how much I'll read tonight because I'm exhausted. Okay, my shelf, my little book cart is definitely getting full now. Okay, this is how it's looking in the front, and then the back has its own little thing going on. Okay, so it is indeed the next day. I just got back home. I did not do any reading while I was babysitting, so yeah. It is now 3:43. I'm ready to dive back into this book. We're gonna see if I can finish this book today. I've got nothing else to do today, so let's see. I am exhausted. I had to get up early, but my mom got me some Starbucks for watching the kids, so that's a bonus. I also like to watch or read with me while I read, or either a nice setting just to like make it a vibe. I like to romanticize my reading time. So we're gonna do that, and let's get to it. Wow. All I can say is wow right now. I've been reading for, let's see, 4 hours now. Nearly 5 hours. But I mean, wow. It definitely left off on a cliffhanger. So I'm glad I waited until I got the second book because I need to read the second book like immediately, but kind of exhausted. So I might pick it up tomorrow. Definitely a 5-star read. I'm questioning everything at this point. Don't want to give too much away, but it definitely started my fantasy kick. Like there's magic, vampires, romance, mystery. It's everything that I need in a book. So I'm definitely glad that I picked up this book, but it's been 5 hours and I definitely need to go eat now. I'm starving. It's 8:45 right now. I need food in my system. Hey guys, honestly, I don't even know how long it's been, but I'm continuing the vlog. Just got home from school not too long ago. As you can see, I'm watching a reading vlog because that's literally all I watch right now. I'm watching Maya. She's currently in her reading era. And guys, I am eating it up. Like, I love it. And I know you can hardly see it right now, but I have the blinds open. So if I close it, it's a bit better, but I want you guys to see me. But let's get into what I'm reading. Hold on, let me find the cover for it. Okay, I found the cover. As you can see, it's giving very Twilight vibes. You can kind of already tell what it's about. I did end up having to buy this. I know I was supposed to be on a book buying ban, but I've heard about this book and I've really wanted to read it, so I got it. Because I'm finding out that I really am a mood reader. Like, I was reading Ballad of Never After, but I just wasn't in the mood to read it, so I'll pick it up eventually. Just not right now. But it was good so far. Don't get me wrong, I just was in the mood for some vampires. And I don't know what it is, but this book has me in a chokehold. Like, I think it is the vampire thing. But so basically, Grace's parents died, so she moved to Alaska with her uncle. And he has this academy full of paranormals, so vampires, dragons, witches, all that jazz. But yeah, I'm loving it. I was super intimidated at first because this book is pretty thick, and this is the biggest book that I've ever read or attempted to read. It's 570 something pages, and I'm on page 223, so I'm doing pretty good. It's really interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna finish watching this reading vlog and then we can get to reading. So before I start reading, I'm gonna have a coffee because your girl is exhausted. But I'm gonna put it in a cup just so I can feel fancy. So yeah. Cheers. Whenever I'm like reading a hardback book, I always take the cover off just because I feel like I have to feel it. And I don't know, it just feels better without the cover. As you can see, I've been annotating. It's so juicy. I'm ready to dive back into this world. Okay, so I'm aware that this isn't like the best lighting. Let me see if I turn my flash on, if that'll help. Anyways, it's a lot later. I wanted to talk to you guys about the book. I only read like 40 pages today. I'm on page 261. And that's because the coffee lately has really been coffeeing because my heart has been beating like crazy, so I probably should take a break with the caffeine. But yeah, I just didn't want to sit down and read. I was too jittery. But guys, I've been loving this book so much. Like, a lot of people, I've heard mixed reviews about the first book in this series, and I could see where people come from, but I've just been loving the characters so much that I don't even mind. Like, I've been having a really good time with this book. And my battery's about to die. Overall, I'm loving it.